Replacing this burner. I call it a burner mat, but it's a burner for a Bradford White boiler. This is the Brute boiler. Floor model. And I'm going to do that new electrode. That's the old one. I cleaned the heat exchanger. That heat exchanger actually was already doing really well. So I sprayed it with water with a pressure washer, and I also scrubbed it down with a Brillo pad and then rinsed it again. Cleaned the condensate trap, cleaned the condensate pump, cleaned the rocks that were in it since they were still in good shape. The air intake does have a filter on it, and if it's been a while, a year, 2 years since the last maintenance, that screen gets really plugged up, and it was very dirty when I took it out to clean it, and that can cause these mats to overheat and to burn rich. So that's something, a maintenance on a Bradford White boiler, or mainly this boiler as well, just for that reason of that mat. It's sensitive to too much heat, especially for a long period of time. And then if that mat is bad, it's going to cause a lot of uneven flame pattern, and it's not going to retain the flame against the burner. And you don't want hot spots, and you don't want the direct flame shooting right down onto the heat exchanger below it. But overall, this is a great boiler that I installed 5 years ago now. I took out the Burnham cast iron, and I put this in back in 2021. And I've been doing the maintenance on it every year or every 2 years. But it's a good boiler, just needed a good maintenance, and luckily I could get this part today in stock because I did not want to leave that running like that. But that's why maintenance is important on these. I did not want to put it back together like that. And I also have a new electrode. So these are two very common items to do on a maintenance. It would be the ignition electrode on most gas-fired boilers and furnaces, and that pad. So it might not be bad to keep one of those on your truck if you do Bradford White.